Hey, Jim. We on? Welcome, everybody. Mr. Thrasha here, alongside my cousin, Corey.
Hey, folks.
He's finally back. He's been out west for decades, it seems.
Pretty close, 2 decades, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, 20
it
years, man.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel that long, but
No,
it is.
does.
We're older than we feel. But Gemma's here, and we're gonna take you along, do some back roads, maybe some heritage sites, checking out some cool stuff here. First stop is this killer tank. Look at this tank over here. Just along the side of the road. This in itself is a roadside attraction. So it is an actual tank. Let's give you a good look at it. As Corey was just pointing out, you got the viewing windows here. If you were inside the tank. I wish we could go in it. I wish we could. Look at the treads on it. Wow. I think this was actually used in war at one point. Reminds me of a bolt thrower song. In remembrance. The greatest war metal band. Some consider a death metal band. Bolt thrower. All about war. Just giving you a run around this giant tank. Wow. Super cool. Trailing Gemma out back here. The flag flying high. Exterior coating of this vehicle contains elements that make it a chemical agent resistant coating. Toxic substances including isocyanides. Oh geez. And heavy metals. Possible hexavalent chromium, which is a carcinogen, can be released during heat gathering activities such as sanding, grinding, welding, or drilling. Okay, let's not sand it, grind it, or weld it. We'll just view it. We'll just view it from the backside. Hey, Gemma? It's a big tank. Makes me want to listen to some Bolt Thrower. It really does. In fact, they have a song called Tank, the greatest war metal band. We're gonna look at all kinds of cool things today. Just starting here. If I see a tank on the side of the road, I'm gonna have to go film it. That's right, Gemma. Over here, it says danger, keep out. Keep out. That just makes you wanna not keep out. Yeah, but what's around the front, Gemma? What is this solid piece of concrete? It's a ship.
Holy shit.
That is a holy ship. Look at that. You can't get up there though, as you see. It's just a solid, flat concrete wall, and we can't access the stairs. There must be a way to get up there, but...
Looks like some type of crowd on top of that thing there.
Yeah. I wish we could step up there and take a better look. We'd have to get into that door, which we cannot. Look at the sheer immensity of the front of this ship. Got a nice bit of sunburst there. Pretty cool way to start the video, I think. Canadian flag flying proudly. That tank is just over there. All right. See what else we can find. Approaching now a very interesting church with a statue, bench, and memorial on the outside of it here. So show you a couple things. Maybe take a quick traverse around the cemetery. Give you a good shot at the church over here. It's a cool statue. If you want, go back to Mare Lake Park. It's an episode I shot last summer, and it's a religious park. It's actually right behind the arch where the bus stop is for Billy Madison. And they have a lot of cool murals and wall paintings and stuff that you'll see right here, and statues just like that one. It's a monastery, so. This church here, it's pretty cool. Always been a big fan, drive by it all the time, and been meaning to stop and check it out. And look at that. Very cool painting. We just stepped into the cemetery thing. As you know, if you watch this show, is I like to go around and admire interesting stones and stones from the 1800s. In fact, I see one right here. It looks pretty old. And these stones can be really hard to make out what they say. But I believe that says 1876. This person was only 18 years old. I like these monuments. This person died age 53 in 1882. Can you believe that these stones have been here since 1882, Corey?
That's crazy. It's old.
It is. It's interesting to think
history.
about. That's right. It's history. I find a lot to wonder what it was like. Is this stone moving? Oh my goodness, it's moving. Someone could knock this thing over. It's been there so long. Yeah, they should.
Ones over there too.
They should definitely fix
Look at
that.
those ones. Oh shit.
Let's go check them out. It's interesting to wonder who these people were, how long ago they died, and how much time has passed since. And that the fact that the stones are still here is mind-boggling in a way. Look at this one. And this guy died at age 38 in 1904. That's a heck of a stone right there. Very interesting cross. Reminds me of Sabbath. And a very nice stone. Shay. So yeah, as you were just talking about, there's some stones over here. You can always tell these old 17 or 1800 stones by how they look. This was, wow, 1858. 1858.
It's crazy.
It's forever ago. These ones are better put in the ground. Flowers fell over here. Just put those back up. Yeah, what does this one say? Aged 42 years. Wow, okay, that's 1875? That could be 1825. Huh. Pretty cool. Yeah, young children. 1886.
Go
Wow.
check out this one, man. This is cool, dude.
What we
Check
got
this
here?
out. It's insane.
Wow, look at, oh, it's Zappa.
Frank J. Zappa.
Frank J. Zappa. And he died July 4th, 1969. 4th of July. Frank Zappa. How do you like that? This one too
Oh yeah.
is a Zappa. He only died in the 1900s. What a nice tombstone, though.
That's a Zappa. It is right here. This is John Zappa right here.
Another one, John Zappa.
Oh no, sorry, beloved son of Mr. and Mrs. John Zappa.
Well, it must have been a Zappa. Must have been a Zappa of some type.
Yeah, memory of Harold V. though.
December 20th, 1929. Wow. It's wild. And this one here too, of course.
Crazy.
It's just crazy just to admire the stone itself.
1898.
Bringing you over here to Jesus, the crucified Jesus, died for our sins.
Easter weekend fitting.
Yeah.
Well, today's Good Friday. This is the day he was. It's the day he was crucified.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes I record my stuff in advance. This may not be up for a bit, but this is recorded on Easter weekend, so we're visiting Jesus. And look at this. They've actually removed all these tombstones around him. I'll actually come around to this side because, well, they flattened all this out. We thought someone was being buried over here, but it isn't. They're just switching this around unless usually burial plots are not that big. Yeah, burial plots are not usually that big. Here's a very old stone. Wow. 1840s. But it looks like they've moved a lot of these stones here from over here. See, this one's just barely in the ground. That's actually more solid than that one earlier. Wow, you're so old. 1865.
That's 1858 over there.
Wow. And they were 84 at that point, so.
Look at the ages too, like age 20.
Yeah, man. Age 20. Almost tripped on a age 20. 1858. Some of these. This monstrous bad boy here. Someone named Sissons. Almost looks like scissors. It's one letter away from scissors. Running with Sissons. But a very cool cross. Again, with that IHS marked into it. The size of this stone. He was the March Township pioneer. And we're gonna see some of those heritage spots in a little while. It's gonna be a lengthy one today. We're gonna be covering some good stuff. One more establishing shot from this side of this interesting cemetery. I guess we'll end, before we move on here, we'll end over here by crucified Jesus. I see you, I see you, and you see me. So I was taking you over here. I just showed you that stone of the pioneer of March, because this used to be here on March Road, the township of March. Now, what you see here are some buildings that still remain from when it was a township in the 1800s, before it became the vast town of Canada that we know now. So I'm just gonna walk up here and show you a couple spots. So yeah, just coming up here was actually the old town hall. And another house beside it that's been there a very long time and kept preserved. Some tires there. Check it out. This was the old town hall when this was just a small pioneer village. Right here we have a canoe, some stuff in it, but they've got a dino in there. Dinosaur. It's Godzilla. Very interesting. Canoe here. They're just outside of the front. This was the old town hall. Look at the old architecture and the brick. Now it's a busy highway. This was not all here back in the day, but this was. Closed off window up there. Oh, I love the architecture. Old March Town Hall Park. It's now a park. Just gonna show you some of the building. Pretty cool. See, the rain will probably be flowing in here soon. Put a damper on all the plans. They have at the back. Old Town Hall, constructed in 1902. That was just this back part. This front part is actually older. A little earlier than that. Late 1800s, this part. Outside here now, the same part of town is another building that stood here since the late 1800s, early 1900s. This was another homestead. It's been here that whole time. It's a business now, I guess. It's Bluebird Cannabis. A lot of old school places from the 1800s have been made into cannabis shops or other businesses, but still preserve that old 1800s architecture. It smells like food. That's pretty good. Pretty good smelling. Did you guys get some marijuana in there? That's right, the March House, built by the McMurtry brothers in 1882 as a post office, grocery, and dry goods store. Most of the stone used in this simple structure was quarried from the site. In 1897, its stone construction saved the March House when a fire destroyed most of the wooden surrounding buildings. The store operated until 1938 and was the hub of the small hamlet of March's Corners. That's this old door. That old door. So what they do now is run a marijuana shop out of here. So I had to stick the laces back in my shoe. Hope we're not gonna get a downpour, but love these old historical landmarks. All right, one of the windiest days of the year. It's always something if I gotta film. This is crazy. So I'm gonna do my best today. Not much I can do, I live in Canada. So we're an old historic Carl place. Gonna show, this is where we landed here. Gonna show some things. Check out this Edwards Grocers. Fish, meats, vegetables. These are all very old buildings. We're just gonna go around, show a few of the heritage spots out here. I had done another video on another historic part of Carleton Place, but there's a lot to it. So, I'm gonna cover what I can. Check this out. I believe this is where I ended last time. We're gonna pick up everything I didn't get to, including this train, the last train to Carleton Place. That grocery store, established in 1894. I believe I said 1984 last time I filmed here. 1894. J.H. Edwards Grocery. There's a really cool mural just up the way as well. Oh my god, it's blowing me away. I love water. I just don't like going into it. Love water, just not gonna go into it. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna continue shooting this here. There's a current post office. They say there's a twister coming. It's good you're behind glass in the store, but you should get down into the basement. I know, you're closed. All right, so I'm gonna take you over here. It really feels like there is a tornado coming. Look at all this stuff. We're gonna do this anyway. Look at these old artifacts there. But check this out. This massive, gorgeous church here. It's one of my favorite churches in Carleton Place. So cool. I like this Country Ridge shop here. I was just showing you into the window. Really old singer right there. It's old school. Farmhouse. But yeah, check it out. Enjoy the architecture of this crazy church. Straight to the tippity top. Wow, St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. Unbelievably windy day today, but it's actually blowing me off my feet. I think there's actually a tornado on the way. Oh, Canada. Look at that though. I want to go up all the way to the top of that tower. It's like out of a fairy tale. 1887. 1887 they built this. Look how old the windows are. Nothing's been redone. It has stood as is since 1887. Pretty cool. All right, let's check out some more history on this windy, windy day. It's windy. Looking at this building here, another heritage spot. It's now Capital Optical Eyewear, which is not open. But this building's been here since the 1800s, and little has changed. You want to see inside? Book your eye exam. I just love the old architecture, the 1800s nature of this building. Look at the windows, they haven't been redone at all up there. It said something here before the new business. This looks like Woodcock Baker?
Yeah,
hard to see. But there's another mural over here, maybe we could see from the other side. This at one point, this building, which is now another business, was a hotel. Still says hotel on the side. That's old hotel sign that faded away and they probably never removed it. But there's that building there. You can't make out exactly what it says. Woodcock, I think it says Woodcock's Bakery. So this would have been the old town bakery at one point. Just over here, something else on the wall. Wayne Richards lived from 35 to 2016. With a mural here, that must be Wayne Richards. And Maple Leaf Dairy Cart being carried by a horse. I love these murals, Corey. These are my favorite because it's right on the stone, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's good artwork, man.
Probably been around for a long time.
Yeah, I don't see an artist here, but this was Wayne Richards. And he believed that one step at a time was good for the soul. One step at a time, good for the soul. I can't agree more. He'll forever be known as Wandering Wayne. To the town of Carl Place. He was one of the last milkmen to ever deliver door to door. Indeed, by a horse-drawn wagon, working both for Maple Leaf Dairy and Carl Place Dairy. If you took the time to talk to him, he could tell you more about the town and your family than you ever thought possible. Wayne always asked for the best of each of us in this little town, and hopefully they met his expectations. So we thank Wayne, always reminding us to take time to be kind.
Rewind.
And rewind. And then you may walk in the kingdom of heaven.
Maybe one day.
Thanks, Wayne. You the man. Right, this over here would be the historic Grand Hotel that is reportedly haunted. Corey was just saying my cousin, his aunt, actually might work there, but he's not positive. But this is an old building, and yeah, many stories of the place being haunted you can read about on the internet. But this is it, the historic Grand Hotel, built in the 1800s, and it was, I guess, pretty much the centerpiece of the town for the longest time. Still holds that cool 1800s feel. It's big. It's a big building.
It is. Old.
Pretty cool.
Mississippi Hotel.
Yeah, formerly known as the Mississippi Hotel, right in front of the Grand. This thing looks like it's about to blow away. But this hotel was built on land originally deeded in 1824 to William Morphy, not Murphy, Morphy, one of Carl Place's original settlers. Oh God! It was built by Napoleon Lavallee in 1872, who operated as a hotel and a place for the public council meetings until 1883. I'm gonna give you an establishing shot of the front, so you can really tell how old and historic this building is. Things are blowing around here like there's no tomorrow. See a weather vane up there. Weather vane just up there. Grand Hotel is now the Smith and Barrel Pub and Eatery. Just off of Lake Avenue. Pretty cool. Historic and reportedly haunted Grand Hotel. Okay, bear with me for the wind. There's no way to control it. It's a brutal, brutal country every day of the year. And this one is windy as can be, so we're just gonna ignore it. Another thing about the Grand Hotel is that Stomp and Tom Connors played here. You know, Stompin' Tom Connors right there. The good old hockey game. It's a mural of the great Stompin' Tom Connors right there. Everyone will tell you around Carlton Place, the Mississippi dripped off of Big Joe's face. Rest in peace to Stompin' Tom Connors. 1936 to 2013. I can't believe it's already been that long since he passed. But there you go. Stompin' Tom. Good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. We love you, Tom. There's a tire in there. Someone lost a tire. It's a windy one. It's a windy one, but it's still quite beautiful. Just taking in beautiful shots of the water. The wind is quite brutal. It's gonna blow these fences right away, as you can tell. But what you see right behind it is actually the old town hall. The enormous town hall and church of Carlton Place. If you look at the town hall, corner of Bridge Street and Mill Street, look at how the wind is blowing these fences. We're gonna get killed out here. But they say that the town hall also... Oh my god! Oh, holy crap! Okay, there is a twister coming. I don't know if you caught that. That outhouse just blew. Oh my god! Oh. Alright, tornado coming. We actually are getting a tornado that's pretty brutal. Gonna have to finish up pretty soon here. That town hall is haunted. So we're just walking down, trying to shield ourselves from the wind. It's some of the most brutal stuff I've actually ever seen here in Canada, especially as the spring has reared its head. Looking over here in this old, which one was once a factory or a mill, now houses a lot of people. Look at this. This guy in there, he's doing the hula dance. Looks like Ric Flair. Ric Flair doing the hula wobble. There's a candle in there. Pumpkin head, some stained glass behind the glass. Just heading over here real quick where the river flows. Look at this. Got all these old wagon wheels, old rusted wheels. Wow. We'll mast all these wheels. Just gonna give you some nice shots of the raging river. Enjoy. Way rougher than last time. Oh my. Getting dangerously close. Oh my god. Yeah. Very rough today. Splashing in my face. I'm taking the jagged rock so close to the edge. Oh my God. Oh, it's beautiful. Those are falls. Another very nice historical property just to the right of that raging river. Beautiful, nice. That's what it would have been like in the 1800s. You were fortunate enough to have a nice, well-landscaped property. A house out of that old stone from the 1800s. Over here you see, oh yeah, there's some cool stuff over here, eh? Look at how they've painted this building. I'm not exactly sure what this was used for, but it's kind of pleasing to look at anyway, isn't it? You know, because over here to the left is actually really cool. This is another place that, well, it's here in the historic district. I'm just gonna enter the front lawn just to get this, because come on, I have to. Look at that. Soaring eagle on a rock. And a hooter in the tree. The hooter. What a beautiful house this is. Just walking by, looking at your old style house. Looks so cool. Very windy. Look at this interesting door over here. You don't see that every day. On the same house I was just showing here. Very cool weather vane to have. Weather vane or weather vane? Up there on the top. Up there. Interesting house in it. On the garage there's this very interesting mural of a man holding a hawk. Just enjoying his day in the sun. The Canadian geese flying above him. It's a very cool mural. Very nice. There's some very great artwork and murals in here. Little bench over here. There's the train. There's the train. Right over here, little squirrel is enjoying his lunch on this bench while he watches the geese, the swans. There's geese and swans. Good squirrel. This was done by S. McInnes, July 2013. Very good. Get to know Carleton Place history. The bark of the hackberry tree. It was felt in 1956 that the hackberry had disappeared from the Ottawa area. A study conducted in 67 to 70 in Ottawa found only 276 of those trees scattered throughout the area. However, Carleton Place hackberry number was over 430 trees, so this species is considered very rare north of Lake Erie. But there's a lot here. Carleton Place, just beyond the river, all these trees, it's rare. This is a rare breed of tree. I'm just gonna take you over to this old bridge here. You still with us, Gemma? Gosh, I want to be free. Fascinating currents.
You can walk to the factory.
Yeah, we're gonna check out a factory just beyond this bridge. Look at this.
Railroad or something.
Yeah, this must have been an old railroad going above this. This is a pretty good attempt at some graffiti. Wow. Cool old architecture. Very cool. And some really cool old factories over here as well. I wanted to show that bridge. A train must have crossed it at one point. Want to see the old factory, Jim? Just heading over this bridge now. Heading to this factory. Lead on, Corey. Lead on. Give you a view of the piping and the river flowing. This must have been a factory of some sort. We don't exactly know which, but we're gonna get closer to it and try to find out. Another one of these haunted landmarks, showing you where the water's flowing from over there, way over here. Love flowing water. Extremely windy today. I'm gonna head down just over by the side of the factory, shielding my eyes from debris that is flowing everywhere. But we're here now, so we're gonna finish. Look at this. This is like out of Ireland or Scotland. 150 Mill Street, an old mill. This is an old mill, probably a woolen mill. I'd ask the gentleman in there, but he's probably busy doing something or fell asleep. But look at all these old gears and stuff over by the side. Don't want to fall over and die careening into the water. Look at all those gears where the water flows down. Try to get a little closer. It's quite daunting as I'm so close to the edge. I want to get some of these gears. Well, there's a ladder to get out of the water if I fall in. Wow, look at all that old machinery, old rusted gears. It's crazy stuff. I'm not going to try and balance on that ledge over there. I'm just going to give you a little shot. Yeah, not sure what they use it for now, but this is a very old factory mill. It's most likely for wool. It doesn't say. But very cool to see. Very cool. Some shattered out windows there to the left. Now we just gotta take you over here and show you this one. Good girl, Gemma. We just got one stop to make here. We're just gonna go up here. Other wicked angles of the water. It's a car trying to go by. Show you the river here. Pretty cool. Wow, look how the water careens. It is so windy, it's making the water do crazy things. We got one more stop to make, and that's this old mill and factory ahead of us. Look at the, oh my God. Oh my God. That is absolutely daunting. There's a twister coming. Something's coming. So here we return to, just realizing now this is the factory that I started with, which is an old wool mill, I believe. And we can come through the back, as I showed you before. This closed down for some time. It's all boarded up. You can't get inside. Well, this is where we're gonna end today. I really appreciate you helping me out, Corey.
No problem, buddy. Anytime. I look sick as fuck.
Yeah, there's I showed this before. Come check it out. It almost looks like someone was living here. Says no trespassing, but we're not going inside. Gemma, you're trespassing. You're trespassing. I appreciate you all coming along. Appreciate you for coming along as well, Corey, giving me a hand, helping handle the dog. She can be hard to work with.
That's
but
cool.
Yeah, isn't this wild? Someone lives there anymore, but someone was at one point. That's about it for today. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. You never know what we're going to be doing, and you never know where we're going to be. So old factory abandoned behind me. And this abandoned loft type area is out of an old school western town. You want more establishing shot of the river? Careen right down in there to your death. Look at the size of the waves. Yeah, those waves are pretty big for how big they're supposed to be getting. I'm gonna close it off here today. Thanks a lot, everybody. Please like, please subscribe. Never know what you're gonna be missing here. You never know what we're gonna be doing on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Please like, please subscribe. We'll see you next time. I love all of you. Hope you're all safe. Hope you're all doing well. All right, Gemma, say goodbye. Gemma's gonna say goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed this heritage trek today. I had fun. Did you have fun, Corey?
Blast.
It was a blast. A blast from the past. Because this is all from the past. It's like walking in the 1800s. I love this stuff. Thanks again for coming, everybody. We'll see you next time, all right? Goodbye.